What you doing? I'm Otakutainment, the AC source of this Otakutainment haul. This is, as I have already decided to title it, an endings and a beginnings haul, because I know I got, of course, I ordered it. And starting with, okay, well, I got two boxes, but neither are open. It theoretically should be what I ordered. I guess I won't know until I open it. Buy that. Okay, we're going to start with the ending. And it's not a sad ending, it's like a congratulatory ending. It could be sad because ending a series is always sad to me. It's the last volume, the 18th volume of From Ash by Joshua Piedra. Yeah, I don't like. It's not the first series of Joshua's that I finished. I did AR Dragonfly, but that one came out in batches, or I bought it in batches. This one, since volume 1, each one. I mean, each haul video is pretty much when a new volume of this releases, which might mean this might be the end of the hauls. I don't know, maybe. Who knows, economy and shit. Anyways, the story ends, but never done. As Ash launches the second volume of Shadow Wing, she must look towards the future. But before she can finish her story, Sebastian keeps her busy by booking her at book signing after book signing that take her places near and abroad. Meanwhile, Sarah's hard work pays off in ways she could never dream of, as an offer of a lifetime is presented to her, and after some convincing from Rain, she makes a life-altering decision. While Ash and Sarah's lives continue to change dramatically, Kyle, Trisha, Kian, I haven't said names out loud, Kara, and Jessica all settle into the lives they continue to build for themselves. But all stories must come to an end, and for Ash, that means coming face to face with one less reality. So yeah, final volume is out. If you haven't, it's a series worth checking out. There's also going to be an art book coming out. Yeah, this is the ending. There's going to be more books of different series coming out, I know. But it's like, I don't know, when anything is, it's like, it got me. So yeah, I'll read that, see how the story ends, and see where I go from there. Well, I don't know. Anyways, other things, not ending. Somewhere in the middle. Somewhere near the beginning, really. Not the beginning I'm talking about. Let's start with Ichi the Witch. I've already read the series as it's coming out weekly. This is volume 3. Make sure this doesn't... yeah, okay. The first half is the same as the other two. While Ichi and Team Discards are facing off against Togais in the Magic hunting contest, Ichi is stopped in his tracks by the worst murderous intent he has ever felt, the world hater Magic. This Magic is the #1 enemy of not only the Witches Association, but all life, and they are staring Ichi square in the face. Discards joins the fray, showing just why she is known as the most powerful witch of the air. Discards is still... yeah. Anyways, but will their efforts be enough to stop the world hater Magic from destroying the entire region and everyone in it, including Discards, Ichi the friends, and even Togais and her team? I remember this in the series. It's cool. Damn, Discards. So fucking cool. It's one of my favorite characters of all time. I didn't realize it was this early, but I guess it is. But also I don't know how many volumes in total where the release chapters are so far would add up to. But Ichi the Witch, definitely check it out. You can read it on Manga Plus. I don't know how it works exactly on Jump or Shonen Jump, the app on that. But Manga Plus, you can read the chapter, like first 3 or 6 chapters as much as you want, and last 3 or 6 chapters, and then in between you can read each one once. So you can catch up and read this for free, or you just buy the volumes as they come out, like I'm doing. I did both. Now, another one I've been meaning to review on the first one because it is rare to actually see a Western creator make manga that is actually manga. But yeah, I'm sure I talked about the first volume of this, Monsters We Make. Still haven't actually read the first volume, but I keep up with everything. But when I do read the first volume, look for the review because I'm interested in seeing. I'll look through it to confirm, like, yeah, this checks out as mine. So I haven't read it though, so we're gonna see what the first one, and then see what the second one is like. Okay, so that's the first box. Second box only has 2 things in it, but give it a little punch. Yeah, come on, punch again. Next, we're doing an oldie that's a newie, and that is Billy Bat by Naoki Urasawa. Or I didn't say Who? Okay, let's go back. Ichi the Witch. Nishi. And Shiro Usazaki. And then Monsters We Make by Corey Kenshin. Corey X Kenshin. I'm assuming the X is stylized just like it would be in, I don't know, manga titles. But yeah, that. Okay, so Billy Bat, Naoki Urasawa. I guess I'm going to start collecting this. The new ones that are releasing, there's a back color like Monster and 20th Century Boys, which I love, especially 20th Century Boys, but those have already been out, and that's a lot of catching up to do. So I'm going to get the ones currently releasing, like Billy Bat, which is still older, but it's getting a US release. Because I have Asador. I think that's the only one I have, and I like that. And I like a lot of the other series, I just don't own them physically, so I'm trying to do that. Anyways, Billy Bat, a bat actor. Japanese-American Kevin Yamagata is a talented artist whose best-selling character is a quick-witted detective named Billy Bat. When Kevin finds out that he may have accidentally plagiarized this character, he's soon wrapped up in conspiracies, murder, and a mystery as old as time itself. Accidentally plagiarizing, one of my worst fears ever. It's why I don't, if I have an idea and it seems too familiar, I don't do it. And if I see somebody else do a similar idea, even if it's not the same, I don't do it. I completely stopped writing one book because there was a game came out that the beats were just too similar. It's sad, but no, I'm continuing. Actually, some of it's published somewhere. It's called Ending Message. You can read like the first chapter on web novel websites and my Patreon, all that stuff. Those are the books. Cool, right? Here's the true beginning of my next hobby. Not really a project, but hobby, because I'm stuck in a place. One of the things that made From Ash so like surreal ending or whatever is when this came out, I was living in a completely different place, completely different life, and then I moved to where I am now, and I'm here. But I'm going to try to make the best out of it because I got an atlas. It's just an atlas. Easy to read. I actually haven't looked at it because you saw me just pull it out of the box. But my goal with this atlas is do an Instagram. That's it. Not videos or stuff like this, but just a travel vlog, I guess. Just pictures, no vlogs, or no video, I don't think. But it's just me going to small towns and kind of picking a location where I live, which you probably figure out the state at least. I'm not going to do, probably where I actually live would be the very last place, but I'll do start somewhere in the state I live, pick that place and start spiraling all over the place, or go just different place and branch out. But I want to hit like all the small places nobody really thinks about. But I also have to figure out what counts as a town or a city, because like some places you hear about, it's like sounds like a neighborhood, but then it's a whole town, or it seems like town, but it's actually just a big neighborhood. I don't know. That's how it works in my mind. And so pretty much anywhere that has a name on a map, I'm just going to get it, go look up if there's anything, if that is an actual town or city, go eat somewhere, do something touristy, like take pictures of stuff, and just do a Instagram post of that town. Small towns, the smaller the better, really, because that's what interests me the most. Because you always wonder, why are people living in small towns? What's there? I'm not crazy about them either, but I want to try. Now I will hit bigger cities, but there's probably going to be multiple posts, because I could probably break up like the south part of this city, or just the southwest, or maybe just this block, because they're huge and they're packed with stuff. That's why the smaller places are more interesting to me a little bit. But this video should be out by the time this Instagram page has a place on it. I guess I could say the name. Yeah, it's At Last Atlas. So, wrong one. At Last, because at, and then last, and then Atlas. Because at last, I'm going to follow Atlas. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I've used atlases to travel before, randomly places, so I'm doing that. Anyways, that's the beginning of my endings and beginnings haul. I'm looking forward to seeing what I do with it, and hopefully I'll stick with it. If not, shame me. You say you're going to do this, and then shame me, because I should. I want to get out. I don't have time to take big vacations, but I can go small places. Day trips. I can do that. Weekend trips eventually. If that ever opens up. We'll see. But that's it. That is this haul. That is my beginnings and endings haul. Yeah, I like this one. I'm excited to see what I do with this. I'm sad some things are ending. Glad to get other newer stuff too. But yeah, that is going to be it for this hauls videos, Otakutainment hauls. Thank you anyone who watched, listen to my ramble, or looking forward and check out that Instagram @lastAtlas. But yeah, thanks especially to my Ko-fi and Patreon supporters. Big side Julio Vasquez. If you also want to help support me, you can do that. You know, you get the shoutouts, notes, videos, stories, experimental stuff, like I don't know, just all kinds of stuff. You don't have to if you want. It's just a little extra bonus stuff if I want to. But that's gonna be it from me. I've been your Otakutainer. Until next time with something. Bye.